Can he add to the goals he scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live. Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me, and we're at St James's Park in Newcastle. The match today is Newcastle United, and they play Burnley. We've got the highest scoring team taking on the lowest scoring team in the league. On paper it does seem pretty cut and dried, but it often doesn't work out as simply as that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the visitors' tactics, whether they just try and park the bus.
Newcastle United hoping that they can reach the same heights again as they did in their away win against Watford.
Well, that finished 6-1, didn't it? Everything they hit found the back of the net. And chances are they'll do something similar today.
Good luck. Thanks.
Newcastle United's lineup. David Alaba starts with Kieran Trippier as the wide defenders, and he's pumped for an attacking lineup with two out-and-out attackers. This is the Burnley lineup. Joe Hart starts in goal. Jack Cork starts with Jeff Hendrick in midfield. And it's good to see that they've got two strikers looking to provide the goal threat for them. It's the kick-off, and it's Newcastle United who are on the ball. Kieran Trippier, Lionel Messi. Threads it through. He's in. Wants to chip the goalkeeper. That's a wonderful chip into the back of the net. Superbly done. A brilliant chip. Got it just right.
It's a really difficult skill, isn't it, to get the right weight on the ball. It was such a cheeky effort.
Well, here's the goal again. And Newcastle definitely the stronger team here. That was the case on paper, and it's certainly panning out on the pitch. Janssen. Great ball. Surely the equaliser. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. What a good way to score.
Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the same.
Just a word on the goal scorer. You have to get there to get the chance, and credit him for that.
Well, I think the keeper, you know, he's entitled to ask why his defenders didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer. He'd done his bit, he'd made the initial save.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Number 13, Jeff Hendrick.
Willie. On the move and able to cut out the pass. David Alaba. Dele Alli. What about this for a shot? Really connected well, and disappointed to see that fly off target.
Yeah, somebody in the crowd more in danger from that shot.
Well, it kept rising and always going over the bar.
Well, he's getting some stick from his teammates because to try to shoot from that distance, always difficult, and it sailed over the bar.
Gudmundsson. trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Just trying to catch the player in possession. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. Really in the clear now. Time here to strike at goal. Great header, great goal. Well, that header flew in for a fine goal.
Oh, it's fantastic timing. He gets up early. And what an emphatic finish.
Nicely done in an unselfish way by the provider for the goal scorer.
Yeah, and no wonder the scorer goes across to his mate, because he was unselfish and laid it on a plate for him. Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased, because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
So Newcastle United have the lead. Jack Cork. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Steered through. Real chance. He's in now. Back into play off the crossbar.
Well, they're well on top at the moment, and
Well, the players haven't put the ball out, they're playing on, but the referee said no. He's worried about the player and he stopped the game. Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Janssen. Nicholson. Messi. This is how they love to play on the break. They can't stop him. Just seemed to be a bit too tense at the final moment, and it could have been an important moment for them.
Well, I just thought it was careless, actually.
Janssen. Medran. Janssen. Careless there. Newcastle United looking okay. They have the lead, but the manager will certainly be pushing for an improvement in the second half. That's if they hold the lead till half-time. Willie. Janssen. We're going to get a substitute. Badly timed tackle. He'll be booked for that. And it's a card, but it's not the red that perhaps we were expecting. And the referee's taken his time, and he's shown him a yellow.
Well, there's a gasp of surprise from the crowd. We all thought that was going to be a sending off.
Shots on here. Absolutely no trouble for the goalkeeper here. 3 minutes to be added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. And they get it away. Gudmundsson. Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle. And 2-1 is the score at this stage. Well, they've shown that they can score. We know that they can do that, but it's still plenty in the game as we reach half-time.
Well, for me, it's still finely balanced. All to play for in the second half. It's hard to call a winner.
It's the kick-off, and it's Newcastle United who are on the ball. Threads it through. He's in. Wants to chip the goalkeeper. That's a wonderful chip into the back of the net. Surely the equaliser. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. What a good way to score.
Whoa, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the same.
Really in the clear now. Time here to strike at goal. Great header, great goal. This is how they love to play on the break. They can't stop him. Just seemed to be a bit too tense at the final moment, and it could have been an important moment for them.
Well, I just thought it...
We're going to get a sub. Badly timed tackle. He'll be booked for that. And the ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. It's a very good interception. Dele Alli. Gudmundsson. Going forward well. He can cut it back now. Oh, that was an opportunity for him to score again. And well played by the goalkeeper, who this time got the better of him.
Yeah, good use of the legs, and his positioning really did narrow down the angle.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Well, it was a foul, but Burnley can play on. They've still got the ball. The advantage applies. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Pass threaded through. In on the goalkeeper. And there it is! He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Medran. Willie. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. The shot's on! Back out of the bar. Good distance to the clearance then.
I think the woodwork's still shaking, Martin, from that effort a few seconds ago.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. And it's gone out for a throw. Dele Alli, in quickly. It's a good place to win the ball here. He's got his shot off now, and he's put it away. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget. Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the hat-trick.
Yeah, and he'll be taking home that match ball with a great deal of pride.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Mbemba. Incisive pass. It's a good place to win the ball here. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Crafting the through pass. We're going to get a substitution here from Burnley. And shoots! Oh, that's a good save, he got a touch to that. And now we're going to have an alteration. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Pleasure to be here to see it, Martin, and he'll be grabbing that match ball at the end of this match.
In goes the corner. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Shot on! Safely behind for a goal kick. Well, I'll be honest with you, this last few minutes have dragged a little bit from where we're sitting because the game as a contest is long over. All credit to the team that's winning. I'm afraid not too much credit to the other side. 7 more minutes to go. Wells. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Not good work on the ball from Burnley. Lionel Messi. Threading it through. Ronaldo.
As indicated, there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Now this is an interesting attack. Now they've got the ball back. What can they do from here? And there is the final whistle, and it's a win for Newcastle United. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
We came into this match absolutely full of confidence, and he's just continued in the same vein. What a hat-trick, what a performance in this win.
threads it through. He's in. Wants to chip the goalkeeper. That's a wonderful chip into the back of the net. Surely the equaliser. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. What a good way to score.
Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the same.
Really in the clear now. Time here to strike at goal. Great header, great goal. We're going to get a substitute. Badly timed tackle, he'll be booked for that. Unlike him, really, to pass threaded through. In on the goalkeeper. And there it is! It's a good place to win the ball here. He's got his shot off now. And he's put it away. And that's the third, the hat-trick. It's a day he'll never forget.